Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Something for the Culture. I am your host, Jazzy J. Tonight we have a guest, none other. Well, he's not really a guest. He's more like a brother to the show. His show and my show. We do a lot of stuff together. But let's welcome back Mr. KNOWLEDGEBORN himself from Do the Knowledge Radio. Welcome.
Peace. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm definitely honored to be here in a place where the culture is celebrated and examined, okay? We are here to do something for the culture and do the knowledge at the same time. So thank you. Thank you, Jazzy J. CEO, boss lady, ma'am.
So we're here tonight because you actually have a fundraiser going on. And we're going to talk about that tonight. Could you tell us what the fundraiser is? What's the name of the fundraiser? And tell us what's it about?
That's a good question. If I could share my screen real
Sure.
quick, I just want to give the visual out to the people real quick.
Sure.
Yep. While we getting that together, uh, I started doing Knowledge Radio about 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're in our 7th year coming up on the 7 year anniversary. And through that time, we've done a lot of things on air and off air. And one of them is a bunch of episodes. So the 3K for 3K fundraiser is based off basically, asking for $1 per episode.
Mm-hmm.
So 3,000. You see what I'm saying? So 3,000 episodes, quality content, interviews with people from all over the world, everything. You see what I'm saying? Including Miss Jazzy J. And I just seen the brother Courtney Doe Stacks, okay?
Yes. Shout out to
Mm,
Doe. If y'all don't know
Miss
who that is, you can find him on the Doe Show or Cooking with Doe. Um, you know, go over there. He have really dope platform as well. Subscribe, link in, tap in. But go ahead, knowledge.
right, so just really taking the opportunity to be able to reflect, to
Mhm.
celebrate, and also to upscale. You've been doing something for 7 years. Can you see this okay?
Yes, I can. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me add that. All right.
Yeah, so as I said, doing something for 7 years, and you see this. The story is most important to me. So this platform has stood the test of time for 7 years, like I was saying, providing quality content in the global marketplace. So people from Africa, people from South America, different places have watched and have been guests, on the platform. So different people from across the world. But the most important thing that I became passionate about was community outreach. So giving back to the community. As you know, sis, when the pandemic started, I was confronted with a choice. It was either do something good one time or do something great a bunch of times.
Right.
So we had got some money together for the graduating seniors of the year, and we was
Hmm.
going to give each one a cash, scholarship. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like $1 billion or anything like that. The
Right.
thought behind it was to let them know that there's people in the community who look just like them who want to see them successful. So we
Right.
had picked out 25 students, so we are going to give them, you know, each 100, $150. You see what I'm saying? So as a congratulations gift for them to go. So we had put the money together, and then when we had got the word about the pandemic, some of the people from the community came to us and was like, can y'all help us out? Because every year prior to that, we were doing Thanksgiving and Christmas, gifts. I know everybody's woke nowadays, but, you
Hmm.
know, children are children. You see what I'm saying? And families
Right.
that are impoverished, this is a way to give back. You see what I'm saying? So when they came
Right.
to us, I was like, okay, we could either do this one thing one time and then
Hmm.
we'd be depleted, or we could put some things together and start preparing meals and, you know, help with the youth where we can. You see what I'm saying? So that turned into a 2 year long, 5 days a week, you know, feeding between 50 and 150 youth. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? So we were doing this out of our pocket, and we want to put a long-term contingency program in place to be able to do that, where it's not such a financial burden to us, and we could continue to do it because we love doing it. Because it's not
Right.
just a meal. We get to impart information, things like that. Help them with some of the other outreach programs. We work with at-risk youth. You see what I'm saying? So we're not sanctioned through no organization or anything like that. This is solely under the guise of, Do the Knowledge Radio in the community. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So whether it's the youth, whether it's the elders in the community, whether it's women and children leaving domestic, violent situations, whether it's homeless on the street, we work with all of these groups, you know, and these are the things we've been doing over the past couple of years, and we just want to upscale. We want to see how best we can, raise these funds that's needed, and continue to be of service in the community. So we did that, and then I put an incentive for the campaign. So every dollar we raise over the $3,000 goal, we're going to give to a young sister who's in business. We're going to give the money to her. Her name is Kateri X, and she helped put the campaign together. And she has a business. She's a single mother, so we want to sow into her business as well. So it's a multitude of reasons for us to reach and exceed the goal.
Right.
So we want to be able to do more things with the show, doing shows on the road, things like that with the proper equipment, but also, continue to put that plan in place for the community. And we want to help a Black business. You see what I'm saying? So we already identified these things, and we're going to do them regardless. Just want to see how far we can actually get with this goal.
All
You see
right.
what I'm saying? So just continuing to do what we love to do and be there for those in need.
Great. Can you also tell us about more in depth about your platform as well? For those that are not familiar with your platform.
Yes, yes. Look at my sister. She punking me trying to get the book material out of here. She is the tea getter. Okay, we need to support this platform in her business. She is something for the culture. She is providing a plethora of things for the culture. You see what I'm saying? So shop with her. Y'all see that? I'm about to shop with her as soon as we are done. Okay? I'm about to shop with her as soon as we are done. And before we go, I would love for you to take a moment to share what you have for the people because it's so brilliant, so creative, and it's culture. You feel like it's for the culture. You see what I'm saying? I seen it. I was like, oh, my son's about to get this. They like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, I'm about to get that. Oh yeah, boom, that's fly, that's fly. That creativity. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I said that because that's a story. That's a part of your story. You see what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
you've been vulnerable with us and you share your story over the time. Do Now's Radio comes from that same space. What's your story? There's stories out here that need to be told and they need to be properly narrated. You
Right.
see, a lie and a story ain't the same thing. Even though they may seem synonymous with each other nowadays. They be like, somebody telling a story or they capping or whatever the terminology that they're using to describe it. A
Right.
story was used to impart some wisdom to you in a way that you could receive it as a lesson. What lesson did you learn, from the story that you heard? And in school, they would call that comprehension. Did you comprehend what you read? Like you read something, what did you get from it? So people's life stories, they've been through experiences and different things in their life that they came to share, but there was no place for them to share it exclusively. So for our people to confront those narratives, you might look at an organization and be like, "Oh man, they look crazy as whatever." I was like, let's talk to them and see. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? So if you would think, just for instance, like a Hebrew Israelite, the ones you see on the street corner, you see them on the street corner, they yelling at people and all kind of stuff. You're like, man, they look crazy. Like, what kind of
Right.
clothes they got on? And then you get in an interview and they'd be like, we work in prisons, we feed the homeless. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like all of these other things. So Aside from what you may see about somebody, you never know. You see what I'm saying? You do it with the culture. You provide a platform for, people from the culture to share their stories.
Right.
You had Fredro on. You had K Slade's twin brothers. You see what I'm saying? There was so many people that came in here. I was like, Little Vicious. I was little when I was watching Little Vicious. What happened? So I got the chance to get that story from you. You see what I'm saying? So
I mean, it's funny you say that and ask that because not many people are familiar with Something for the Culture. I mean, there is of course, Something for the Culture has their own fans, which
Right.
I am thankful for them. But there's a lot of people that are not familiar with it, and don't really know what it's about, or Something for the Culture is basically it embodies us. It's for the brown people, the black people, the light people, the mixed people. It's for the minorities to celebrate us through politics, art, music, everything across the board that we have put our hands into the pot or created. It's a celebration of that. And from time to time, you're going to see some great forefounders and legends on here that started, or pioneers even that have started, created rap, or had a hand in creating it or building it up, or somebody that has, even moved out of that genre into the political genre. Like we've had Mayor Rainey on here from
Right.
Peekskill, the mayor of Peekskill, New York.
Right.
And, well, actually, we had him on here twice because he did come back for the anniversary episode. And, he was just a breath of fresh air. It's funny because he was a rapper. He started as a rapper and moved into politics, where he's doing
Right.
so much right now. Like he's got it going on right now. He's actually has some things going on that I'm gonna post about shortly. But right there, you would have never known that he was a rapper had he not came on here and told his story.
Right. Do it all from Lords of the Underground. You know, first platinum hip hop artist. Now he's a
Right,
city councilman. You see what I'm saying? He's a city
right,
councilman. In the hip hop art community, they rallied around him. You see, I seen Redman in the street with signs about to get hit by the car, like go vote, go vote, go vote. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Like that's the kind of unison that we didn't get to see in the 90s. There was a lot of the competition that was going on and everybody was trying to make it, but look how far you could go with using the microphone. Now you're looking at the same microphone to help uplift people. You see what I'm saying?
It's funny. You know what I find funny to it? Because I just had this conversation with a girlfriend of mine that, our people are so quick to complain about, oh, we don't have this for us, or we don't have this for this, or this. We don't, we don't, we don't, we don't. But when we do have it, y'all don't do anything with it. So this platform here, mine's, yours, Doe Show, um, um, Oklahoma has Sheba with her show, The Beauties, O City for Yo City. Like, there's so many black platforms out that's for us,
Right.
not just
So,
music related. We're talking about we're talking about social things that's happening in your community.
right.
We're trying to get things done behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
so we're talking about it live with some of
Right.
these people that can actually help, so we can get some stuff going for our youth,
Right.
our elders, and us. I mean, we can't just continue to sit back and talk with no action behind it. So we have these type of platforms. Case in point, um, the Doe Show. He likes to talk about a lot of, you know, um, topics that are trending right in the news right then and there. Like I think he just had a show about R. Kelly serving getting time for 30 years.
Right.
That's something that everybody's talking about. We grew up with R. Kelly. It's,
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly is like Aunt Kelly to most of us,
Right.
but there is that, that little thing that's right there hanging in the back of us, knowing that, yeah, R. Kelly was doing some strange stuff with some children and young underage girls, and then you have the other half where it's like, well, I don't think he should do the time. People want to talk about it.
Right.
These are conversations that we should have, because would we really be talking about this if would this be such as a big discussion if he wasn't a star?
Right.
Then you have, this whole gas situation going on where we're all affected by it. You know, there's things that we need to talk about and discuss. There's things that we need to, start getting these people, the pioneers of rap, like they started in the beginning, getting involved in. We need to pull them back into that. So
Right.
that's what the culture is here for. That's what the culture is, building the gap between the industry and real life. Like it was in the beginning. When rap started in the beginning, they were in the streets. They were at the parties. They were in, Public Enemy would be in your neighborhoods. They were out there, rioting. Well, not rioting, but they were out there protesting, and they were in the hoods with these people. Then you got people like,
Full.
Jadakiss, the Locks. They're
Right.
coming in they always in the neighborhood. They're always in
Right.
the hood,
Right.
giving back, giving turkeys and school drives and stuff like that. And this is stuff that we need to keep it going.
Right.
So
Right.
that's what the culture is.
And you are the cultural vanguard. Okay. You. You are the cultural curator and the vanguard. So, you know, a platform like this has so much range. I heard you with Doggy Diamonds. I heard you with Cuban Links. You see what I'm saying? I heard you with so many different personalities. To bring them, together on the platform. Whether it's
Let's
Rusty
not even
Jux to
forget when we brought what was it? Donnie K. Board Rivers from the
right,
Classical 2.
right,
Um, who else did we bring together with it was for we had the men's conference
right,
with Cuban Link and all of them, and we brought
right.
four
That's
great
right.
men from
Right,
different eras of hip hop together and discussed about trying to do something to move forward for our community.
right. So this is why these things are important. So the mechanisms that we use to raise funds, we like PBS, and they said, and viewers like you. You see what I'm saying? But we don't have any other sponsors. We have you. We have your support and what we do in regards to the e-commerce situation. So
Right.
if you're not going to be a monthly investor, then be one who invests through the e-commerce, means. So, shop and support something for the culture. This is something for the culture. It's for us, by us. You see what I'm saying? So be a staple in regards to its support. You see what I'm saying? Like a share, all of those things are good. Recommend, word of mouth. She has interview spots you can pay to get your interview. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Everything
I'm
that you
glad you
do
said that.
to support the culture. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because that's also some for the culture is also just not for established and pioneers, legends. It's for everybody in the brown minority community. That's Black, Dominican, Puerto Rican. If you're a minority Mexican, then this is the culture is for you. It's something for us, because when we say something for the culture, they tend to think it's just Black. No, or African American. I don't even like saying
Right.
Black, 'cause that's a whole color. African Americans, and then that's not what
Mhm.
it says.
Right.
It's the whole. If you're a minority, this is for you. This is stuff that pertains to you, your children, your grandchildren, so on and so forth. So when we bring you platforms like this, or when we try to bring you content such as this, it's for you to benefit from. Like, we have slots, you know, I would love to have local people come on and promote their businesses or their music or whatever they have going on. This is the place to do it. You're not, this is the thing. We complain about we don't have these opportunities, but when given the opportunities, you guys don't take it and seize it. Run with it. Run with
Right.
it.
Right.
Somebody gave me my opportunity almost 5 years ago, and here I am trying to give others an opportunity.
Right.
I mean,
And it was
because
the same
just
thing.
because you think it's on Facebook or YouTube, do you know there's a lot of people, and Born can contest to this, that follow my show
Right.
that are industry people and are people that are interested and looking for new talent, whether that be a singer, a rapper, a poetry, or a DJ.
Right.
I had DJ. Matter of fact, I got a shirt on tonight. DJ Navi from Oklahoma. Shout out to him. Came on. What was it, a year, maybe 2 years
Right.
ago,
Right.
and he did a whole DJ set versus, okay,
Right.
against the legendary DJ Silk. DJ Silk has DJ'd for damn near everybody. Roxanne, Shantae. I mean, you name it, he has DJ'd for them. He used to be on Rock the Bells radio. DJ Navi got up here. They did an amazing set together. It was all love up here. It was the OKC vs NYC DJ set. It was all love. And do you know what happened after that? That man went on to had his own show. Had his own show. He is booked and busy. We speak in passing now. He's so booked and busy. But this is just the opportunities that, you know, we're trying to bring you.
Most definitely. And this is the thing to support. And my sis work a full-time job. She got a family and all kind of stuff, and she still creates space in her schedule to do what she needs to do. So, you know, those businesses and those other people, when you book these slots and you start dealing with these other things, you create an opportunity for her to be able to do this full time. So imagine the capabilities and the things that she could do full time. I do this full time, as well. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So putting this together with different programs, we got programs with, at-risk youth from 7 to 18. And another reason to tie it back into the fundraiser is we had to charge a little bit for our services. I don't want to charge them. I don't want to charge their families. Their circumstances doesn't match where they're looking to go. So, with upscaling these programs, we can offer them for free. We have 7 through 18 for at-risk youth, and then strategic planning from 19 to 35. Just because you turn an age doesn't mean you have it together. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So like you would age out of a care system at 18, what are you going to do between 19 and 35? You can join the military. You can become whoever, whatever. But what plan do you truly have for your life? So we can equip you from 17 to 35, garnering these funds for free. You see what I'm saying? So for free of charge, absolutely for free, by reaching this goal, we can put all of those things in place. This is, life changing. Think of how many youth. I remember I was young. I was a young youth, quote unquote, at risk. And some people that were older than me found enough value in me to teach me history, to teach me culture, to teach me martial arts, things like that. So when I got older, I was like, I got to give back. You see what I'm saying? I don't have the big budget money and things like that yet, but I still got a responsibility. You see what I'm saying? I can still go talk to a youth in a way that they can receive, what's being put down for them, and not just talk to them, walk with them step by step in life. You know how many youth we kept out of youth detention with a sandwich?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because they might have been engaged in some criminal activity because they're hungry. They might have been fighting in school or acting crazy because they're hungry. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So you put all of that together, and we work with those that these systems capitalize off of to prevent them from doing something that can damage them for the rest of their life. to cut recidivism. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
To cut, street violence, to cut abuse in homes and things like that. It's so much stuff to go into. You know, I just really want the people to have an understanding of, what this is. This is. I'm not telling you I'm going to build a school that don't exist. I'm not
Right.
asking you. I'm not asking you
Right.
for $1 million. You see what I'm saying? For what we need to do, this is the number that came up with it. And if we race whatever is over the goal, we even told you where that's going. You understand what I'm saying? So if
The
y'all
only
know,
thing what we're trying to do as a and this goes and I think I can speak for both myself and my brother here and some of the other people that have platforms similar to ours. What we are trying to do is better our community. That's all. We're trying to better our community. We need to stop. We don't want to just talk about it anymore. We want to do. And by doing, we do need our brothers and sisters help, which would be y'all. So, it would be amazing if, we could all come together and try to move forward and, as a unit, which I know it's a hard thing to do for us, but it would be amazing if we could all move forward as a unit to try to accomplish some of these things. Let's just think how many times have for the parents, how many times have you gone to some of these events where they're giving away free book bags, free school supplies, or free this, free that for your child, and your ass is right in that line? But guess what? Those people that you're in line for, we're the type of people that are putting this stuff together.
right?
So all we're asking is some support for some of these situations so we can give back to y'all. Listen, I mean, something for the culture when I think it was about when was the tour the big storm in Texas? How long ago was that, bro?
That was 2017 Hurricane
Yeah.
Harvey. You talking about? Yeah, yeah,
When I
2017.
still had a co-host, when C Vocals was still on here, we took our time behind the scenes and set up and was talking to people, not Red Cross and Red Shield, none of that. We were set talking to actual Black, well, African American churches
Hmm.
in that area, trying to get some stuff over
Right,
to help those in need over there. We started a GoFund for those people over there. Um, you know, there was also I'm not going to mention the person's name, but there was a young lady that followed the this show, and her husband was very ill, very very ill, and she was going through a hard time, medical bills. It's a lot
right.
for what he was going through. What did we do? We started a GoFundMe to donate to her and
Hmm.
the family to cover, just to give just some cushion.
Right.
This is the type of stuff that we're trying to do and accomplish. So it would be amazing if you guys could partake in that. That's all we ask.
That's it.
We're not asking to build no, we're not gonna build no school in Africa like Oprah,
Right,
none of that shit. We're not doing
right,
that. Not now anyway. We're not doing that now.
right, right,
Maybe
right.
that we would love to do that, but we ain't doing it now.
Right. We worrying about our folk right here that's in our face every single day,
Right.
every single day. Their life is precious. This is the opportunity and the way to prove that Black lives matter to Black people. You see what I'm saying? It don't have to be sensationalism in the news. It doesn't have to be, some police or whoever, whatever. We can care enough about our future. It's only our future. You see what I'm saying? Our children,
Right.
and those who paved the way before us, our elders. You see what I'm saying? So all of
Right.
these situations, there's a space. There's a space. And our children will benefit or be at the detriment of the decisions that we make right now. So,
Right. So y'all know what to do. I mean, follow up. You can follow something for the culture. You can follow Do the Knowledge Radio. Go over and follow the Dough Show or Cooking with Dough, or follow these platforms. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I promise. You won't be disappointed at all. All of us have amazing things going on where we're trying to bring amazing content to you, as well as, some information and some help, relief, you know. So you help us, we help you. And that's how the circle of life goes. So did you want to add anything else about the 3K for 3K fundraiser, bro?
I just wanted to thank you for the time. I know you got a lot going on. Y'all busy. See what I'm saying? So support this program. I can be found on Instagram, Knowledge Born Alive 357 on Instagram, Do Knowledge Radio, Instagram, a lot of Knowledge Born on Instagram. You can check out the YouTube channel. That's Do the Knowledge Radio. Let me spell it for y'all because y'all be getting real proper with your English, and I know y'all from the hood like me. So it's DOTHAKNOWLEDGEBRADIO. Okay.
And for me, y'all can find me, of course, on here on Facebook, Something for the Culture, or you could scoot on over to YouTube, and it's Something for the Culture podcast on YouTube, or Something for the Culture on Instagram. And we also have TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok, Something for the Culture, as well, and Twitter as well, Something for the Culture on Twitter. So yeah, I'm on all platforms. Also, shop with me. I'm on Zazzle. The link is below, as you see down there.
Can we see something? Can we
What
bear
y'all
witness to
want
the
to
greatness?
see?
I want to see something fly. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
Something
hold
for
on.
the
Let me see what
culture,
I can
please.
do. Hold on.
Oh, please. Can we?
Hold on. Let me
I
see.
immediately look. I started acting like Home Shopping Network. You know them elders they be talking about. They was playing them. I was like, wait, where's my stuff? I need my stuff. I need my stuff. So
All right, hold on. Let me see here. One sec. Okay, can you see?
yes, yes. Look at that Jay
All
Z
right,
man.
so
Come on.
here's
Let me
just
get
some
out
of the
your way.
stuff, guys. Got some mouse pads. Got a iPhone Pro case. Fred the Godson. Rest in peace. Let's see. Let me blow that up. Yes, the case is $22.95 regular price, but we do have a sale, 20% sale going on right now. So that's 20% off for the 4th of July sale off of that price. So this is the case. And that's for a 12 Pro Max iPhone. Here go a men's shirt. We have a Jay-Z shirt. This is for really kind of like fall, winter. We also got it in a t-shirt as well, though. That's the front. I'll show you the back. So all my Brooklyn heads, this would be for y'all. Or if you're just a Jay-Z fan. Let's see. Of course, had to do a Bronx one. Represent my area. So we got some of the greats from Slick Rick to Fat Joe to French to, of course, Pun, Remy. Then on the back, we have, of course, Fred the Godson, Cardi, Jim Jones, Mary, Hellrell. So, yeah, we have different things. We have a lot. We have children's shirts. Show you some of that.
The whole family can get fresh, okay? The whole
All right,
family can
got
get fresh. Yeah.
Harley Quinn, Nicki Minaj or Cardi or Rick and Morty or Nipsey or, you know. We have license plate. We have decorative pillows. We have shot glasses. You know, we have women apparel, mask. I mean, you name it. We even have some clocks. Let me show some of the pillows. At least one of the pillows. And don't think I forgot about my, you know, church folks. Got some stuff for y'all too. This pillow right here is one of my favorites. Just because I like that color. Holy Spirit shirt. Holy Spirit. And it says Holy Spirit on the front, on the back. Jesus on the back. So yeah, we have a few things. But check me out. Follow me on Zazzle. The link is below. Or if you're friends with me on my personal page, I kind of, post on there as well. Follow the link, shop, look. I'm always trying to add stuff every day. Um, you know. But yeah, support. That's all we can do is ask to support. We would love to support y'all business. If y'all, I also have services if you are looking to advertise your business, your music, books, whatever you're looking to do. I do have services for that. We do have a service list where we do charge for that because it is a business at the end of the day, guys. Um, you know, and the people that are going to see this are people that can potentially help you, which is why we charge for the service. So I'm not like Hot 97 where you're paying $1,000 to get your track spinning. It's not even a whole track. You probably get like maybe 5 seconds of your track. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what we got. Born, did you have anything to add or?
Again, I appreciate you. I appreciate something for the culture, okay? Me and Young Hump was up here. And I was up here with Cuban Link. You said I felt famous being in this space with all these famous folks. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? I don't even look at them like that.
I do, okay? And I look at you like that because you're famous like that. You see what I'm saying? Like, she's ready to go. Y'all see it. She is ready to go. Help her get to the next level. You see what I'm saying? Y'all see
like I don't even look like Cuban. There? Cuban's he's like a big bro, and then
right. Right. You see what I'm saying? Woo affiliates. Anybody could just pop up. You see, she was on with Dr. Inky, and then Killer Priest just popped up like boom. You see how it goes?
Oh yeah, shout out to Killer Priest.
Right. You never know who's gonna just show up through here. You see what I'm saying? So y'all see
I mean we've had people... if we've had a lot of the Woo affiliates up here from through the Priest, Buddha Monk, Divine. We've had Menace, Dungeon, like shout out to all of them.
Right. Yeah.
So
there's so much going on.
Something for that. We haven't had an episode in a couple of weeks, guys, but there's episodes coming. Trust me, I am working. Just I'm trying to do everything at once, so bear with me. But there are episodes coming, and we're gonna touch on some deep subjects and topics, and some people may be uncomfortable, but that's life. So. But yeah.
Was you on the Melvin Air podcast recently? You was up there?
Yeah, I was on there.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Because I see you with your twin sister or something. I was like, Jay?
Yeah,
out there with the Melvinaires.
Shout out to them. Matter of fact, because I'm glad you said that because they will be coming on. Will be coming on. Sometime next week. I'm not gonna drop. Y'all have to wait for the flyer to drop, but they will be coming on.
That's
and
let
me
rowdy.
Just tell you guys,
it's gonna be rowdy.
Yeah, it's gonna be real difficult. It's gonna be real difficult. It's gonna be a whole lot of Bronx shit.
Right. And I saw you with Shannon and them, right? No Ideas Original.
Say that again.
You was with them. You was with Shannon and the brothers over there of No Ideas Original podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you should get around, man. You understand what I'm saying? Dream team, man. Always bringing that dream team glow anywhere she goes. You see what I'm saying?
So yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, I have some people that are returning. Like I said, guys gonna have to wait for the flyers to drop. But something for the culture is coming. Don't count us out just because you ain't seen us, do no episodes bad to bad. We still around. I'm just there's other avenues opening up. So I'm trying to get everything situated where everything is running smoothly on one accord. But yeah, it was lovely having you up here. And y'all, please go over to Do the Knowledge, follow him, follow his platform, and get involved with this 3K for 3K fundraiser, y'all. Like this, I promise you, this is gonna be beneficial to everyone that is involved with this.
Word.
So, Knowledge, thank you again. I'm Jazzy J. Y'all have a wonderful night and have a great 4th of July weekend. And hold on, I forgot to give a shout out. Shout out to my son, who's Independence Day baby. So, happy birthday, early birthday. So, shout out to him. All right, have a good night, y'all.